When residents of a quiet suburban neighborhood decided to take a stroll through their gardens, they stumbled upon a heartwarming sight. There, nestled amongst the dewy grass, were 8 tiny kittens. They were all red-haired and snuggled up close to each other, their tiny bodies heaving with the rhythm of their breaths. The residents were astonished to see such a sight, for they had never seen kittens so small before. As they got closer, they realized that the kittens were barely alive. They were weak and malnourished, their tiny bodies racked with hunger and cold. It was clear that they had been abandoned by their mother and left to fend for themselves. The residents were heartbroken at the thought of these helpless kittens struggling to survive. They knew they had to do something to help them. They quickly fetched some blankets and warm milk, and began to nurse the kittens back to health. It was a difficult task, for the kittens were so weak and fragile. But the residents worked tirelessly, day and night, to ensure that the kittens were well fed and warm. Slowly but surely, the kittens began to gain strength. As the days passed, the kittens grew bigger and stronger. They began to play and explore their surroundings, their tiny bodies filled with energy and vitality. The residents watched in amazement as these once feeble creatures transformed into lively and mischievous little beings. But the mystery of how these kittens had survived remained. How had they managed to survive on their own in the garden, without any mother to care for them? It was hard to believe. As the weeks went by, the residents finally discovered the answer. It turned out that the kittens had snuggled up to each other to keep warm and had slept through the cold, lonely nights. They had survived solely because of their bond with each other.